Good morning, friend. I am Neeraj Kumar Dinkar. Today we are going to discuss about the constructions hazards. One topic we have discussed. We will discuss about the glass glass handling, glass safety means glass design for safety in construction sector. So guys, you know that if you are working in constructions industry, then always use of glass handling for the facade work. You know that this is a very highly risky work and very dangerous to human life if you are going to some mistakes and some lack of behaviors. So guys, we have discussed about the safety in glass handling in your project. There are four way of glass handling outside. Four types of glass handling. So how to handling? First we have discussed about the manual handling of glass. So guys, if you are going to manual handling glass, then what will be hazards, what is the hazards and controls measures. The first is their manual handling, mechanical handling, and the second thing is the lifting and moving by UT cranes and tower cranes and other cranes. Second thing you have discussed about the lifting, moving using by EOT crane. If you are working in process industry, manufacturing industry, then you have to use of EOT. Maybe you have to use of EOT cranes or EOT cranes. So guys, four types of glass handling as maybe happen at your workplace. There are many other things, but four is very important to use of glass handling at your workplace. So guys, first we have how to use of manual handling. Your manual handling is very important to helpful you if you are going to safety precautions, because of you know that if you are going to use of manual handling, then first you have to check the glass which are going to shifting to others locations to workplace and storage to others places. So first you should check the glass size and load of a glass and any damage defective of glass. Proper vacuums handles will be working conditions, and check the some if required to calibrations maybe. Then proper inspections of vacuum, use of hand gloves as per possibility to use of hand gloves, leather hand gloves, because of this and anti cuts hand gloves also use, and proper handling glass means the load of capacity human. If you are going to improper handling, that may be chance of back pain. So guys, as per load defined by BOCW Act, minimum load capacity of maximum 55 kg and 35 kg women's and 55 kg men's, but there is no possibility to use of more kg. So guys, we have to consider 20 kg per head weight in construction industry if you are going to glass handling. After that, proper maintenance of safe access and free from obstructions access, and use of PP, mandatory PP like the hand gloves, safety shoe, reflective jacket, which are required to mandatory use of PP, and sufficient manpower deployed for manual handling at your workplace. If you are going to use of mechanically, second thing, mechanical handling. By mechanically handling means you are if you are using by chain pulley, if you are using of tower crane, if you are using of hydra, if you are using of tower cranes, there are many types of liftings by mechanically. So that depend on of you if you are going to mechanical handling. So guys, if you are going to use of tower crane any equipments, first you have to consider, you have to check the check and inspections of equipments. Like if you are using of tower cranes, then tower crane inspections should be must, and make a load plans, make a lifting plan which are going to lifted, and how much capacity and radius, and free from obstructions, moving area, and tower crane inspections checklist, and third party competent persons always also check the TPI, and if you are using recycle clamp wires, web belt, then also you have to consider about the you have to check the defective, any defective, if and TPI must be done by third party. After that after that you have to check the people which are going to handling of materials, then they are competent or not competent, they are experience related the handling of a glass or not handling. If you have deployed the untrained persons, then maybe chance of occurrence chance of occurrence major accidents at your workplace, because of they are not competent to handling of glass. So guys, you have to you should follow this type of rules. People, process people, right people to right job, and process you have to make the work method statements which are made by the engineer supervisor, which are going to monitoring that type of activity. And also safety manager, safety officer should be involvement, and risk assessments risk assessment after the inspections of site. First you have to check where is going to start the work. First you have to check the what is the hazards and what is control measures we have to take. So guys, first inspection at site, after that make a plan and sit for 3-4 persons which are formulated of risk assessment at your workplace, like the engineer, safety officers, the supervisors. Make a proper risk assessment and step to step, which are hazards, what is activity hazards, controls measures, and risk levels, and residual risk level, exacting controls. If any opportunity is latest in technology, then you have to consider about this thing. After that after process completed, after that equipment, already say that if you are going to use of any equipment, then first equipment inspections and competent person, and use of radius lifting plans, radius of tower cranes, and gravity load of equipments, proper ringing by, and proper signaling, that all are considered if you are going to use of tower crane, use of EOT crane. After that lifting by lifting and moving by using of forklift. You know that if you are going to first come in first trucks and transportations come to your side, then you have to use, maybe you have to use of forklift. Then you have to also check the, you should check the forklift with physical inspections, TPI, third party competent persons, and which are the driver competent driver persons, licenses, experience, reverse horn, that all which are going which are defined in checklist. Then you have to consider about these things. After that proper safe access, load of glass, as capacity of forklift. So guys, these are all are things you have to follow, that you have considered if you are going to glass handling. After that, you know that main part of handling in and operations operations is very difficult. First, safety glass storage second things, safety in glass storage, and safety loading unloading, safety transportations and risk assessment procedures, PPE, that all are main part of handling and operations of glass storage. There are four factors already there mention. Four factor of glass handling, glass storage at your workplace. First, glass should not be contained and with substance that the harden itself. If you are going to stack storage of glass, then check the levels, check the any sharpness, and check the foundations which are going to where are going to stack of glass, because of some persons directly stack on the floors, maybe chance of your glass will be damaged. So oh guys, also consider about storage, proper access, proper barricading system, and also check the if you are vertically horizontally a stack of glass, then need to be mention of vertical dimensions minimum 345 degree. 345 degree it should be mentioned, because of if you are directly keep your on vertically state, then maybe chance of glass will be fall down. So these things will be considered. You should consider if you are going to use of glass and storage of glass. The flooring adequate strength. If you are using of floors, then first you have to check the level of surface. If you are using on soil level, loose soil level, then you have to consider about the proper level and situations of place, and make a some rack system also. So these four factor main purpose of stacks and proper supported of glass. Second thing, type of storage. You know that many types of storage of lifting glass. Glass at your workplace. First, wall rack. You know that make a wall rack and proper stack side both side of glass. So after the end cap means end cap type of end cap storage, proper pressing, nailing, and steel strapping is critical. Multiple glass proper binding with pack. If you are comes glass comes from manufacturing process, then you have to know that many 2 3 5 glass binding and proper pack. So guys, keep a cap end system means proper cap in system, so that can properly secured of your glass. After that, twist bin rack means room type of rack also make and proper stacking in rack, maybe reduce of your fall of glass. So guys, fourth type, glass supporting frame. You know that if you are using of tiles, then also make a type of frame. A type of glass supporting frame means both sides, so you can stack of glass in your storage area. A type of frames means that types of frames, then you can stack of glass both side, and make many types of many more and more a type of frame. Basically a type of frame or a glass rack also very useful to construction industry. Many organizations make a type of frames by the iron frames and steel metals. So this is easy to make and very useful to handling of glass. After the check point when glass are storage, what will we check if you are going to storage of glass? First, glass level proper stack on ground. First, check your glass should be proper level on ground. Check the floor sufficient carrying the load, and area should be barricaded and unauthorized persons restricted on that area, because of maybe if any glass fall by slip by mistakes, then maybe chance of unauthorized persons was not aware and maybe occurrence injury. And safety signages more and more display there is a glass stacking area, so do not move without any work. And also safety signage put a hazards, maybe slip hazards, proper maintenance of safe access. So guys, you can use of S5 methodology. S5 methodology related the housekeeping. So guys, also use of S5 methodology. This is a very fantastic to use of S5 methodology if you are going to stack of safety glass and handling and your constructions glass. So there are four way of which glass can be fall. How to glass will be fall if you are not considered safety. First fall sideway. If you have a stack of glass, maybe slip from ground and fall forwards, means others glass falls and second glass automatic fall. Because of this is a sequence of glass, you have to stack slip of glass slip, maybe one glass slip, then others glass also will be damaged and will be fall. Improper improper storage means like that you have already discussed the proper vertical system, vertically maintained 4-5 degree incline of glass, that may be chance of residual, and proper support system should be provided whenever going to stack of your glass. And general safety rule of glass handling, you have to must know that training must be provided those people involved to that type of work, because training is very important part of work at your workplace. Because of many people not aware and awares about this thing also, human behavior is error and maybe forget of safety. So continuous frequently weekly basis 15-day weekly basis safety training should be provided, and every observation share with all those workers involved to work. Maybe more and more awareness, continual improvement should be there. So guys, training must be provided those people involved to work. And also use of hierarchy control, eliminate the hazards. Second thing, there is mention of eliminations of hazards, substitutions, and engineering controls and administrative controls, and use of PP. So guys, engineering control, take the hierarchy controls of whenever going to handling of glass. So guys, there should be learn. If you are going to conduct a safety training, if you are going to give the safety trainings, then you have to make a objective to learn them, which are they are learned from you if you are going to conduct a training. First, detecting in clave aid glass, so how to detect the damaged glass, how to detect the unsecured glass, that are considered in your training. And correct way of lifting and setting down, so how to correct way liftings and set down of glass, which are part of ringing part. After that, about the PP1, including the protective equipment. So if you know that some people use of loose shirt, loose pants. So guys, avoid the any loose clothing at your workplace. Maybe trapped between the glass. So guys, this avoid, and standard operating procedures should be followed, which are make in your constructions and industry, how to what, how, and where. So guys, consider about the safe operating safety trainings at your workplace related the glass hand. There are last it's basic safety precautions for the manual handling. The most common handling movement are there, and part of your related selecting the stock, which area you have to select the from stock materials proper slab, and after that carrying out shifting, after then laying glass on the bench. Also glass first you have to take on bench, then you can carry it out for cutting. You know that some required of cutting and leveling. So guys, first is selecting stock, carrying and laying on bench, then cutting hazards is very important. If you are using of cutting machines, then need to be use of proper PE and equipments and safety, maybe use of some cuttings parameters, I think some equipments like Hira, I think so maybe. So guys, cutting proper equipments check and packing if required to proper pack and placing on rack. If you have to part of a cutting part, then properly stack on rack and check of conditions glass edge. If you have cutting, then check the sharp edge protection also, or remove the sharp edge protections because of the people so involved to shifting, maybe cut off hands and fingers. Proper handling and defective glass should be removed from the your stock area. So guys, this is a basic requirement as per you know that NBC code, also safety awareness and safety proper handling of glass, proper shifting of glass also considered in that codes. So guys, if you are more and more safety awareness to you, then you can understand you have to check the NBC code. And second thing, you know that there are two types of glass, on normal glass and toughened glass. If you are using if you are going to installations of high rise building inks glass, there is mandatory and there is compulsory to provide it only for toughened glass, because of they are toughened glass also considered about the wind pressure, and the wind pressure or factor of safety factors in human life. If you are using toughened glass, there may be impact of load or humans load impact considered in that glass, and wind pressures also. You know that if you are going to doing the hard barricades, so that there are standards of hard barricading, say minimum say 90 kg load of impact should be considered. So guys, if you are using of toughened glass and balcony area, then some people maybe fall on glass will be capable to human life, humans loads and impact, no any nothing will be damaged. So toughened glass is very important. So this is a additional safety precautions taken. If toughened glass maybe break, then toughened glass in small particles will be small particles, and toughened glass also laminated